How do I? What's the best spot for this? What's the best spot for this fucking thing? Um, Whatever. I got the dual stream set up. I'm live on YouTube as well as right here on TikTok. Let's have a chat. I don't know. I always start these things and what the hell? And you know what? I never really have any idea what I'm gonna do when I fucking hop on here. So yeah, we're here. We're live. I'm watching Thursday Night Football. I'm watching playoff baseball. I'm checking my stream on YouTube. Nobody's here. Nobody's here anywhere. But again, really never have a 0-6. Yeah, Brad. It's fucking miserable, man. You know, I'm wearing my Jets shit. Mostly because I want you guys to see how miserable I am. Like, I want you guys to know right away when you hop on here that I am the most miserable fucking human being you will ever meet in your entire life because I am a fan of the New York Jets. I have to vicariously watch Thursday Night Football and watch other events like, and this fucking red sweatshirt. I need to take this thing off. It makes me look like I'm 900 fucking pounds. I make all these fucking TikToks about going to the gym, and I look like I haven't been in fucking 2 weeks. It's the red sweatshirt. It doesn't work. It's not a good look for me. But we got the live stream on YouTube over here. We got the live stream on TikTok over here. We're gonna mess around with both here. You know, once I can get I need to get the stream code for fucking whatever Streamlabs. It is what it is. But yeah. So what's the big plans this weekend? Anybody happen to be from Long Island? Anybody happen to be anybody happen to be hitting Oyster Fest this weekend? Oyster Fest, Oyster Bay, New York. One of my favorite events on Long Island every single year. Big weekend. You know, I hit it every single year, every single chance I get. So, every single chance I get one chance a year. What the fuck am I talking about? I'm kind of just spewing shit right now. But yeah, I just switched my setup in my house. So my setup used to be in the other room. Of course, I had to bring my whole stream equipment in here because I want to be able to watch TV. I want to be able to do everything. I got the Bengals and Steelers down here, the fucking Blue Jays and Mariners up top. It's a really good setup. Ooh, that would have been sick. I need it also. Can you sing Happy Birthday to my sister Braylon? Can I sing Happy Birthday? That's crazy. Your sister Braylon and my father share a birthday. I've sang enough Happy Birthday today. Not doing it again. Plus, nobody wants to really hear my voice. I'm trying to keep viewers as much as possible, Parker. I appreciate the ask. I would love to help you out, but if I start singing, everybody's going to leave. Trust me. Nobody wants to hear that. Nope, I'm not even doing it. Don't want to do that to anybody, especially people that are listening to the game in their headphones. North Florida Speedway just told me to say 6'7". I hate how online I am. I hate that I'm so criminally online that it's not great. It's fucking miserable. Although, you want to hear something crazy? My dad did turn 67 years old today. The big 6'7". I almost had him do that. Like, it's a good thing I didn't. It's too much, you know? My dad just turned 67. So, big 6'7" to my father. It's so miserable. What has happened? Like, why do I know what that is, and why, like, I have no idea. It's not good. My man just called me a good boy too. I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that. Don't be doing that. But I still need two. I need 2 touchdowns from fucking Roman Wilson. That's all I took tonight. I took Roman Wilson 2 touchdowns. He so far has none. He has not scored yet. So we got a lot. Hopefully we got a lot of time left. Hopefully he could figure that one out, and hopefully we can get Roman Wilson in the end zone 2 times. Twice. Because he hasn't gotten in once yet. So yeah, that's that. Ooh. I can't believe the Bengals are going to win this fucking football game. Shocking. Fucking Joe Flacco. It's always Joe Flacco, man. Joe Flacco's like, he's aging fucking backwards. It's crazy. My man is fucking literally going backwards in time. He's aging the wrong direction. JSN and Pacheco for Kyron and Devontae Smith. Who wins that trade? Let me look. Hold on. Let me read that again. I would say whoever gets Well, that's tough. I don't know. I love JSN. I'm a big JSN guy, but I'm not a big Pacheco guy. Then again, I'm not a big Devontae Smith guy, but I do love Kyron Williams. I think whoever gets JSN, though. I think I'm going to lean that way. I think whoever gets JSN, whoever gets Isaiah Pacheco in that deal. Either way, though, I think it's a very fair trade, though. Very solid running back for a very solid receiver. I think that's a win-win for both sides, honestly. That's the way I look at it. Oh no, but also take my fantasy football advice with a grain of salt. I finished last in my fucking fantasy league last year, so I'm definitely not somebody you want to look at and be like, that's the guy. No, not me. Trust me. Ask a couple other people. If they have the same thing that I have to say, then maybe. Cute Dog said, I subbed. Thank you. Thanks for the sub, Cute Dog. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. Now Cute Dog is spamming my fucking chat. Yeah, thanks for the sub. See ya. Unless you want to try to figure it out. See ya. Oh, that's, didn't realize the sound was all the way up. That's the only thing that's annoying about fucking YouTube is like people come in here and just like think they can do anything. Will, what's up, man? Willis Savage is here. We're live on YouTube, TikTok. We're doing both right now. We got the dual stream going. I'm trying to open my live chat right now so I could ban somebody, but you know. Whatever. What are you going to do? Nothing you can do. Cute Dog, thanks for the sub. It popped up, see? Now I believe you. Let me move that over here so I don't have to have everything in one place. Just got Brees and Rice for Travis Etienne and Scat. Who won the trade? Ooh, I love Rashee Rice. I think you got him for very cheap because of the fact that he hasn't been playing much. I think that's good. I think you won the trade. I think I'm on. I think I'm going to say you won the trade again. Take my fantasy advice with a grain of salt because I finished in last place in my fantasy league a year ago. I am not somebody who is an expert in this at all. Trust me. The opposite. The exact opposite. Should I drop K9? Haha. I wouldn't do that. I probably would not do that. 57, what's up, man? How the fuck are we? Is it good that I have GP3? Yeah, that's really good. Probably got him late. You probably got George Pickens very late. Like, a lot of people probably took him and were like, fuck it, I'll take George Pickens. And now it's worked out like a bandit. Jets? Yeah, listen, Austin, I like to let people know immediately that, like, my life is just a miserable existence. Love the Jets. Diehard Jet fan. Nothing about it is fun. Everything about it absolutely fucking sucks. Samantha Beaver, how are we? Closed on my new house today. Officially, first-time homeowner. Need these parlays to start hitting now. Dude, you're telling me. I don't blame you, brother. It's brutal, Austin, but you know what? We don't give up, and it's probably one of the worst things about me. It's, it's caused me a life of pain, but we're not giving up. The year the Jets are good, which is never going to happen, it'll be all worth it. Yeah, 57, you're telling me. I haven't hit anything in, like, fucking 2 weeks. But, luckily, I haven't been betting, like, I don't bet, like, a ton of money. I did 2 straight bets in the last, like, week, and both of them failed miserably, so I'm staying away from those for a little bit. Going back to the Hail Marys for a little bit. Probably not the best advice you could get, but, you know, got to do something. Change the fucking mood. Samantha, what's going on? How are we? You got to do something. Oof. Yeah, it is what it is, man. You know, you got to stick to them. You know, it's my dad's birthday today. I pretty much tell him once a week that I blame him for all my misery. Being a Jet fan, it's the worst thing ever. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy, but it is what it is. This is crazy. My buddy, dude, I got GP3 in first round. First round? Why would you draft him in the first round? I gave all my friends the play. Here's the problem right now. I gave all my friends the play of Roman Wilson anytime touchdown. Made him, and my buddy has it in like a parlay. All right, there we go. We're back. Panthers about to give y'all that belt. I mean, you know what it is? Like, I kind of hope they do. I'm good. You don't have to tell me that, and you don't have to, you know. I feel like you think that's like gonna upset me, but it's not. The Jets are miserable. I kind of hope they get their asses handed to them. I want everybody gone. I want the coaching staff, management, front office, everything. Goodbye. I know he's a beast. He is. Dude, he's been sick this year. Like, that's a great pick. You took him in the first round, though? Like, I feel like Noah's trying to, like, incite something. I know the Jets are going to get their ass kicked. Now, it's going to be closer than everyone thinks. No, it's not. The Jets are fucking awful. And Aaron Glenn, how do you feel about Dallas this year? I think the Cowboys, I think Dak Prescott right now, in my opinion, is the MVP of the league. I think the Cowboys are much better than people expected. Dak Prescott is a very good quarterback. He's been fine. He's been phenomenal. I think the Cowboys could sneak their way in the playoffs. I don't know what would happen when they get there. They're getting CeeDee Lamb back. That's huge. I like the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys are going to make some noise. Maybe not. They might not win a playoff game, but I think they'll be there. Panthers just beat Dallas. That's all right. Listen, it happens. You got to lose some games. You lose. Everybody loses games. That's why the Panthers are going to kick the shit out of the Jets. That's that tough East Coast trip. Their defense is cheeks. Their defense does suck. But I think their offense is good enough that, like, especially getting CeeDee Lamb back. It's true, though. The Cowboys' defense is miserable. They do need to figure that out a little bit. Ugh. My one friend has Pat Fryermuth fucking 2 touchdowns. Oh, get him back on the fucking field. I need Roman Wilson to get in the end zone so badly. Come on. Come on, for the love of God. I need Roman Wilson to get in the end zone so bad. Oh yeah, I got into a fight in school 2 days ago, the kid I fought. What? Oh well, all right. Well, at least you don't have to fight anybody. That's good. That's a good thing. Well, you don't get into fights. It's not worth it, dude. Unless like they're really pissing you off, then get into all the fights. Then get into every fight. Steelers are running a lot of these quick passes. I don't know how I feel about this. I still need Roman Wilson. I need the tribal chief, Roman Wilson, to get in the end zone. And it is a great fucking night. Come on. Come on. One time for us. Roman fucking Wilson. He was my fucking play of the night. And I'm an idiot. I'm not sitting here saying it was a good idea. I'm actually a fucking moron for doing it. Damn. The big man. I love seeing fucking Darnell Washington, dude. 300 pounds with great hands. Good for him. Wait, how about those Jets? Haley, what the fuck? Why? Why do you got to do this to me? Why? You find me fucking everywhere. My other account, I can't even get into my other account anymore, so I had to make a new one. And you fucking found me here, too. Came up on my For You page. Uh-oh. That's never good. Appreciate the follow, though, Haley. Yeah, I had to make a whole new account. It's fun. I don't know what the hell happened. I got a new phone, and I can't figure out my password to the other account. So I don't really care for the Steelers except when they had Antonio Brown. You like them when they had Antonio Brown? It is what it is. But look at this, Haley. The miserable. You found the worst streamer on TikTok once again. It's crazy how we all end up in the same spot. But you like the Steelers when they had Antonio Brown, Will? Is that what you're saying? Oof. Uh-oh. That is not Roman Wilson. That is not Roman. I hate to break it to you guys. That is not Roman. Can both of these teams lose, honestly? You want both of them to lose? Why? Why do you hate both of these teams? I'm a big fan of of Antonio Brown. I mean, dude, it's a real shame what happened to Antonio Brown. He got his lights knocked out, and it totally ruined his entire career. I feel terrible to this day. The Antonio Brown saga is one of the saddest things ever. Like, just like clearly Vontaze Burfict. I'm going to an NFL game in 16 days. What game? I will not be attending any NFL games this year because I only care about the Jets, and the Jets are fucking awful. So I'm just not going to go. It would be a waste of fucking time for me. I will be in Vegas in a couple weeks for the Islanders. The Islanders finally got their first win of the night. I root for a bunch of fucking teams that suck. Kansas City at Buffalo. Nice. Oh, I remember you telling me about that. That's sick. Yeah, good for you. That'll be an awesome game. Get there early. Like, Buffalo is a fucking environment and a half, especially before the game. The Bills fans know how to party. I'll tell you that. They know what to do. They understand the assignment. Crazy fucking group of people. They jump through these tables, lose their brain cells and shit. 3 rows from the 12-yard line. That's pretty sweet. I'm going to so when I'm in Vegas, I'm going for the Islanders Golden Knights, and then I'll be at UNLV Utah State Saturday, college football. First college football game of the year. Antonio Brown cannot literally think like he is for sure brain dead. Dude, he has like the worst form of CTE. He got hit so hard, like Vontaze Burfict. I literally think that one hit totally ruined his entire career in life. Oh, sweet. Vegas should be cool. I can't wait. I'm so fired up. I went to, what do you call it? What's it called? I've been to the Raiders Stadium. I've been to Allegiant Stadium one time, but I didn't actually watch the game. I literally went in. It was a preseason game. I went in, walked around the building, and it was, I just didn't feel like watching the game. I was like, I really want to go back and have a good time. Like, I don't really feel like staying at Allegiant Stadium. So I never actually watched the game. I just did a tour of the stadium on my own. Now this time I can actually go watch a football game. Hopefully UNLV is still undefeated by then, because that would be a lot of fun. They'd be in the national championship conversation, the playoff. Could make things interesting. I'd be all for it. I just like have that itch to fucking go somewhere. So what I'm doing is, it's actually going to be a nutty trip. I'm going to Phoenix for a couple days to like visit family, and then I'm going to Vegas. It's a lot. And I'm thinking about throwing in another leg of the trip. There's a chance. Braves were so bad this year. The Braves are miserable. I called it. People are saying that I didn't call it, but I did. I was all over that. The Braves are going to be bad again next year too. But it's listen, they had all these great deals with people, and it fell apart pretty quickly. All right, let's see. This game's like very interesting. Rebuild for the next 10 years. It's brutal. They're tied into too many contracts and too many too many ones they thought were good at first that are just like they've turned horrendous. Like Matt Olson that one's gonna be rough for a long time. Bengals defense making me so mad. Dude, the Bengals defense isn't doing anything, but neither is the Steelers defense. Like, it's just Both teams have opened up the fucking floodgates here. Say 6-7? No. Low-key, Antonio Brown has not been the problem with himself. That is the concussion. Yeah, no, you're right. I get Gibbs, Scat, Lions, D, and Pickens, but I give away JSN and CMC. Is that fair? 100%. I think that's a great trade. Especially with how, like, injury-prone Christian McCaffrey is. I would do that. You're getting a ton back. Noah Fant. Noah fucking Fant. Who would have thought? Somebody has a sign at the Mariners Blue Jays game that says, Mariners, you have to do it, please. Like, okay, that's getting right to the point. I respect it. Going short and to the point. Yeah, I set up my whole little streaming area now where I have 2 TVs. I have another setup right here on my PC if I ever wanted it. All right, fine. What's up? What do you want to talk about? Whatever you want to talk about, dude. I don't know. I never start the stream with any plan. I don't know. I never know what I'm discussing. I got 5 minutes to spare, so double time. Tell me what you want to tell me. I'm not here to tell you what to talk about. I don't know shit. I never start these streams with any sort of plan. I just sit here and hope. George Kittle and Penta of WWE are friends together. Yes, they're very good friends. I wonder if he's ever seen Penta without the mask on. Because apparently he doesn't go anywhere without that fucking thing on. Which I respect. Keep it kayfabe. I respect it. You already know. Ooh. You know what's funny? I can barely see with these sunglasses on. This is all for, like, aesthetic. But I can't see a fucking thing. North Florida Speedway just popped in here and announced that he's gay. Congratulations, man. Who would have guessed another Dodgers World Series? I mean, it was inevitable. It was one of those things where, like, the Dodgers were absolutely, they're bored all year. You could see it. They're uberly talented. I can't believe I just used the word uberly. They're unbelievably talented. And I felt like they were just bored the whole season, man. When a team's that good and they just made a run to the World Series like that, they don't have a care in the world. They were going to go there no matter what. Nobody's stopping them. They're just that good. Just the way it is. The Dodgers are too good for everybody. Oh my God. 14 catches for Ja'Marr Chase, by the way. He might be worth that number 1 pick after all. People are talking. It might have been worth taking Ja'Marr Chase number 1 overall. 18 targets. Wow. 14 catches, 128 yards. Ja'Marr Chase is Joey Porter. Yeah, Ja'Marr Chase is kicking everybody's ass right now. Absolutely destroying them. Bear down? Bears fan, huh? Must be nice. Must be nice to have something to look forward to. Because I got nothing. I got 0 to look forward to. The Jets are in year fucking 15 of a rebuild that's just about to begin. So, it's awful. None of it's fun. Wow. That was a hell of a block. Yes, sir, Bears fan, and believe me, just like last year, after week 6, we losing a bunch. I don't know. I feel like this is different with Ben Johnson. I think Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams are going to mesh very well together. I'm a fan of the Bears. I think they're in a good place. Somebody just asked me on the YouTube stream, who's your favorite NFL team? I don't know, man. I figured it was pretty self-explanatory, but I don't know. I'm hoping and praying a good year. I appreciate your encouragement, brother. No, like I said, I really like Ben Johnson. I think he's going to be able to do more with Caleb Williams the more Caleb learns this offense. Chase had 32 points. I'm playing him. Jeez. Oh, that's miserable. Yeah, Chase is having a day. Oh, and he just dropped one. That was right in his hands. How do you feel about Aaron Glenn? You know, Aaron Glenn, the Jet. Like I was alive for the after, like the late part of Aaron Glenn's Jet tenure. as a player, and he was always a great Jet. He's not a coach. I don't think he's an NFL coach. I do not think he's a good enough NFL coach. I don't think he's ready for this. I don't think he ever was. I think there was a lot of things about his coaching, being a defensive coordinator, that, really didn't show much to be a head coach. I think his only qualification with the Jets was really that he's been here and that he was here. Other than that, I think it's been a complete disaster. Complete disaster. I'm sad about the Cowboys fan because they have not won a Super Bowl in 29 years. You might get one. You're going to get one sooner than me, Will. Don't worry. But, with Aaron Glenn, I think it's a disaster. They need to pull the plug. I just don't think he's an NFL head coach. I think there's too many things that have gone so wrong. The team is so undisciplined. The team does so many different things that are just ridiculous and can't happen. And that's a sign of a bad coach, in my opinion. I feel bad. I like Aaron Glenn. I do. I actually I loved him as a player. My dad talks about him like he was this great player. I'm like I said, I was born. I got more into football the tail end of his career, but I wish this would have been better. But it's about time. I don't think he lasts more than a year. It might not last the whole season. Do you live in New York or New Jersey? I'm in New York. I'm a Long Island resident. So actually last year, Dak or Jaden Daniels this week. I would take the running quarterback every time, pretty much. I think I'd go Jaden Daniels. I think Jaden Daniels will get you more on the ground. So you know what's crazy? Last year, I went to London for the Jets. I went when they played the Minnesota Vikings over there. It's more convenient for me on Long Island to take a train to JFK Airport, get on a plane, and fly to London to go watch the Jets than it is to go on the train and go to fucking MetLife Stadium. Next year, hopefully, I'll be getting tatted in Florida. Tatted, huh? Would you trade Ladd McConkey for T. Higgins? I don't think I would. I'm in Iowa. We have too much diversity with fan bases here in Iowa. I'm sure you do. That's Iowa's a tough area where there's no. I feel like the Bears are probably the closest, right? Slow the fuck down. I'm here. All right, Derek's here. We're good. I'm so dead right now. What do you mean, Nicole? What's going on here? Iowa's a place I've always wanted to visit, though, CJ. It's definitely on my bucket list. I'm checking off New Mexico by the end of the year, so that's my next state I'm hitting. Start 2 this week: J.K. Dobbins, Rico, or Vidal. Dobbins and Rico, first 2. Your quarterback? What do you mean, my quarterback? Justin Fields? We're not talking Justin Fields here. I won't do it. I'm not talking about Justin Fields. I don't want to talk about the Jets. You know why? Because it makes me sad. I'd rather not talk about the Jets. It just makes me upset. I was primarily NFC North, and then we have the Colts, Chiefs, 49ers fans, and for Brock Purdy. That makes sense. It adds up. KC here. Okay, fair. Jets need to draft a new quarterback. I don't even think that would help the Jets. Legitimately. Jets 0-6. He's laughing at me I know. It's a miserable existence. I hate it. I don't even think a quarterback would be the best thing for the Jets. Honestly, there's so many fucking things wrong with this team. If they have the number 1 pick, they need to take the best player available, whatever position he plays. No matter what it is, it does not matter. The Jets are that bad that I don't think they're in a place where getting a quarterback is going to help them. And if they do, whoever that guy is, I feel sorry for him. If I was fucking Fernando Mendoza right now, Islanders blow. Oh, yo, Ty, what's up, man? They beat the fucking Oilers tonight, so shut your mouth. Jets 0-17, they might. What quarterback do you like? Mendoza's really the only one. If you go to New Mexico, you should visit Cimarron. What is that? Y'all would lose to a high school team? It's probably giving high school, that's almost an insult, to high school teams. My TV just shut off. What the fuck is that all about? Oh, no. We lost the feed. No, honestly, I think middle school teams might beat us at this point. Islanders trash, Jets draft, guy overhyped before season started too. Yeah, here's the thing. Ty is somebody who's always been in my streams, and the consistency of the low intelligence of using the wrong form of 2. Ty, I don't like to argue with people that that are intellectually on a lower level, so I'm not going to do that. That fight was hype. What fight? Oh, the Chiefs and Lions one? That was insane. People were like, I don't understand how something like that happens. New York Giants is better than New York Jets. I'm trying to not have a stroke reading that. New York Giants is better. You would say they are better. Ugh. I always forget that TikTok is such a fucking nightmare for grammar and shit. Yo, Flav, you go to we got Super Bowl Joe Flacco here tonight, dude. Joe Flacco is unbelievable right now. Like, Joe Flacco might bring this Bengals team to the postseason. That's a little insane. But it's the battle of former Jet quarterbacks, Joe Flacco and Aaron Rodgers. What the fuck happened in this game? I'm sorry. Oh, okay, never mind. I don't know what happened. My TV just went like blank for a little bit. Steelers better figure it out a little bit. They're taking their sweet ass fucking time. See that Burrow a mid-December return? Yeah, it looks like it. At this rate, he might not have a job when he comes back. The way Joe Flacco's playing, not a chance. So I think every team they play from now on, there is going to be a fight for Kansas City. I doubt it, Nicole. I think that was just a one-time thing. Intense football game. Things happen. Emotions run wild. Vendetta, what's up? How we doing? Long time no see. I wouldn't say there's going to be a fight every time. I really just think it was like, it's an emotional game. The guys are banging on each other all game. It happens. Fights happen. Blue Jays tying up the series. I can't believe this. I can't believe the Blue Jays are going to Seattle. They're just going to tie up this series. I'm not a hater ever. That's fair. I'm a big time hater. When it comes to like the Patriots, the Bills, the Dolphins, I'm a massive hater. Good. How about you? I'm chilling, Vendetta. All's well on this end. What have you been up to? I've been fucking streaming. I've been going back to the gym. I'm never going to say Toronto's cheating, but they 200% know something other teams don't. I mean, but the thing is, like, how would they be pulling it off on the road? Like, they just got fucking lambasted at home. I don't think Toronto's cheating at all. I think they're just a good baseball team. Cimarron, Mexico has very pretty scenery, very small population. I'm going to be going to Albuquerque, Will, and it'll only be for one day. Bad advice, be a Jet fan. Always. Yeah. Why do you think, like, I have the bad advice stream? I'm wearing my Jet hat. I'm the director of fucking bad decisions. Eat, sleep, and drink football? Fuck yeah. Toronto is definitely not cheating. Really good team. Yeah. My dad started going to the gym again, too. Nice. Vendetta. My shoulder's finally healthy, so I can finally work out again. It's good. My shoulder's 100%. Feels great. I have not felt stronger probably in like 5 years. I know my Reds didn't do anything, but I told you we were coming for the last wild card spot. You were right, Sam. And Nicole, thanks for the follow. Sam, you were right there, all right? I'm still fucking hurting from that one. That was... The Mets could not have possibly shit themselves anymore. I don't even want to go there. So you went back to work already? I've been to work for the last 2 weeks. And then I'm taking a fucking long trip. Lil Bro, what's up, man? I'm taking like a fucking week vacation. When is your birthday? January. My dad's birthday is actually today. My dad just turned 67. I hate that I just did that. I hate it. But Nicole, thanks for the follow on TikTok. Appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, God. You're funny? I appreciate that. Jets are horrible. Thanks, man. I know. What a Thursday night game we have. This is a great game. This is actually a fantastic game. Sanchez is back. What's up, Sanchez? Dude, I had to start a new account because I lost my fucking password to the other one. Ugh, I got a new phone. It fucked everything up. Dodgers, dude, the Dodgers, like, I pretty much said it all along. Flay funny since when? People are talking, man. But, dude, Mark Sanchez. Yeah, Mark Sanchez is here. Going full Mark Sanchez this weekend. Sanchez, thanks for the follow, man. But, dude, the Dodgers are, like, ridiculous. And Sam, thanks for the follow. Dude, I got a new phone. I didn't back it up and lost everything. It's fucking very annoying. Is what it is. Appreciate you guys. So, hi, hello. Thanks for the follow. Thanks, guys. Wow. Appreciate you guys. Got the Steelers defense in fantasy. See, I probably would have started them, too. And, yeah, Derek, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on here. Who's your favorite Jonas brother? Great question, Ali. I appreciate the question. See, I don't even think I know the difference between them. I was wondering about you. Yeah, Sanchez, lost the account. Have no idea how to get back in it. Favorite Jonas brother is a great question. It's common sense to back up your shit. I just don't know the password. I don't know why I don't. Favorite Jonas brother is a good question. I guess I'm going to go Nick. I couldn't tell you which one of them is which. Crazy story about the Jonas brothers. You want to hear this? Joe Flacco just ran a read option and ran for a first down in 2025. I'm sorry. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Stop the fucking presses. Stop the presses before I tell my Jonas brothers story. Joe Flacco just ran for a first down in 2025. What is going on here? What in the actual fuck just happened? I know I didn't just see that, right? Am I fucking hallucinating? We just got a Joe Flacco pull. All right, Jonas Brothers story. Anyway, I went to see Louis Capaldi in 2023 at what is it called? Radio City in New York City, right? It was a gift. I went and saw him. I didn't know much about him, so I went to the concert. The person I was with wanted to go. We go to the concert. Louis Capaldi puts on a great show, let me tell you. I'm sitting there, whatever, we're watching the concert, and he goes off for his little encore thing, right? Lights go out. Whatever, where everybody's chanting encore. He says he's coming back out. Dude, the lights come back on and the Jonas Brothers are on stage. And, listen, I'm not a Joe Bros guy. I'm not a big Jonas Brothers person. But it's pretty fucking sick when you're at a concert and all of a sudden the Jonas Brothers are there. It's like a very small venue and you're like, every fucking 12-year-old girl that's around you is screaming and yelling in your ear. That's not sick. That was annoying as fuck. But it's one of those things that, it's one of those moments you're like, holy shit, what the fuck are the Jonas Brothers doing here? It's kind of a cool thing, Now, am I a Jonas Brothers guy by any means? Might have a couple songs on my gym playlist. I'm not going to hand up, I'm not afraid to admit that, but Flacco thinks he's Seahawks Russ. That was crazy. I cannot believe Joe Flacco just ran for a first down. 2025. But yeah, saw the Jonas Brothers at the Louis Capaldi concert. Kind of crazy. This season is weird as fuck. It is. Probably use Jim Rock as my walk-up song for baseball. What is that? I don't even know what that is. Connor hates Joey Porter Jr. I don't blame you. Flacco 2.0. Dude. It's so funny that both these quarterbacks played for the Jets recently. Number one Joe Bros fan over here. Love to see it. It was a funny thing. I couldn't believe it. And I'm not the biggest Jonas Brothers guy, but I was like, this is pretty fucking cool. King of PI? Yeah, he's like the mayor of pass interference right now. This is insane. Jonas Brothers on a gym playlist? Oh, no. Listen, Derek. You got to be able to, you got to have a wide palette when it comes to your gym playlist. I don't even know what song's on there. I think it's Year 3000 or some shit like that. What did Sam say? I remember when he did that against the Dolphins. It got rocked. I remember that. Sucker is a bop. Sucker is a bop. I might have to add that. Who are you taking, Tennessee or Alabama? Probably Bama. You still listen to Cher? What do you mean do I still listen to Cher? Of course I do. I've never stopped listening to Cher. What's that one Cher song? Cher has one good song. I don't know. Fant has been on fire. Fucking Noah Fant. Him too. Joe Flacco throwing a Noah Fant in 2025. Who would have fucking thought? Are we about to watch Rodgers cook up a game-winning drive? Probably. Well, it's Jamrock, yeah. And Aaron Rodgers throws 10 years to throw the ball. Yeah, he's running around. He looks like old Rodgers. If I could hold back time. Yeah. Yes. Yes. No, I'm not singing it. I'm not going to sing that out loud. I would not do that to you guys. Are we living in 2010? What's going on? I don't know. But don't forget, Joe Flacco, Aaron Rodgers, two former Jet quarterbacks. People are talking. This is insane. Is Aaron Rodgers going to lead a drive down the field? We'll find out. Connor, how you feeling about Aaron Rodgers right now? Hey, are the Mets in Cancun already? Did you see Rodgers was there? I mean, not Rodgers, excuse me. Juan Soto. That fucking guy, Juan Soto's like the biggest, like, fucking cave troll on the planet. Literally took a vacation to Cancun and storied it and tagged Cancun in it. Motherfucker. Listen, Juan Soto can do whatever he wants. He had a great year. Dude, garbage Mike, garbage trash. Stop it. Fuck, you know what sucks is like, alright, I can get rid of him. Hold on. That's enough. He's gone. About to be beat by the Panthers, by the way. Oh, I know. I'm not even going to argue with that. I'm not going to sit here and go, oh, fuck the Panthers. Like, I don't care anymore. Like, I'm a Jet fan, and I'm not saying that to try to, like, bring you down. I'm saying that because I hate being a Jet fan. It's the worst thing ever. It's the stupidest thing I've ever done in my life. I hate being a Jet fan. I don't have any... I don't even want to defend my team. Good, that was some dumb shit. I got rid of him. Rodgers comeback, we'll see. Right now, I'm feeling really bad for one of my friends because my play of the night was Roman Wilson touchdown, and he put in a parlay of a bunch of touchdown scores, and the only thing he needs now is Roman Wilson. So, and he's going to win like $1,100. But if he just didn't listen to me, he'd be fine. That's his fault for trusting me. That's the thing. Oh my God. Wait a minute. One of my other friends had Pat Freiermuth 2 touchdowns. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. Holy shit. That's crazy. That's insane. I swear to God, my buddy has Pat Freiermuth 2 touchdowns. I'm freaking out right now. What'd you say, Sanchez? Hold on, I gotta... Right. I was in Indianapolis to see the Colts against the Raiders, and Mark comes knocking. Dude, it's a good thing you didn't leave with him. It's a good thing you didn't follow him for an autograph. You might have been the one getting stabbed. Steelers touchdown, yes. Pat Freiermuth touchdown. My buddy had Freiermuth 2 touchdowns tonight. What a fucking savage. Holy hell. How much did he put on 2 touchdowns? I think he only put like... He put like $15, but he had a boost. I think it was to win over like... It was to win over $1,000. Told you, it's back and forth. This is crazy. Troy Polamalu. Who's your favorite Steeler? Oh, favorite Steeler of all time is Troy Polamalu. Nice, Connor. That's a good Steeler. What I miss? I was out on a nature fishing. You were out, Vendetta. You were gone for like 5 minutes. You went out fishing? Now can the Steelers hold it? We'll see. They're looking great. Rodgers looks phenomenal. How does it feel to have the worst team as your team in the NFL? No hate. Yeah, thanks for just like shitting on me and then going, no offense. Appreciate that, bro. Yeah, it's miserable. It sucks. It's the fucking worst thing ever. Being a Jet fan, it's like being in an abusive relationship and never leaving it. No, it's all good. I'm fucking around. It's like, it's literally like, it's like having a girl cheat on you over and over and over and over again, and you believing her every time that she's going to do better, and then she just keeps cheating on you. So that's what being a Jet fan's like. It's like, and you're too stupid to leave. You're too stupid to go, hey, I'm sick and fucking tired of getting cheated on. It's like forgetting your passport to TikTok. Yes, it is. It's very much like that. That's okay. I got a fresh start. It is what it is. I'm posting more shit here. I mean, like other... Oh, I see. Yeah, you didn't miss anything, dude. Colts got the best tight end in the league. Yeah, Tyler Warren's been unbelievable. Jalen Warren, MVP of this game. He hasn't scored. He hasn't gotten the end zone. What are we doing? Holy shit. My buddy's freaking out right now. That's crazy. Pat Freiermuth is a maniac. Dude, my team is also horrible. Who's your team? Not that it could be any worse than what I got going on. Trust me. It can never be worse. Jalen Warren, he has been running around. All right, let's see. Does Joe Flacco have the magic in him? Oh, my God. I feel for anybody who's playing against Ja'Marr Chase tonight. If you were playing against Ja'Marr Chase, I have CJ Stroud too. Nice. You'll be all right, Connor. If you're playing in fantasy against Ja'Marr Chase, like, you have to be the sickest man in America right now. Holy hell. Thank God I don't think I am. Oh, I'm not. Okay, good. Forgot I got it set up here. But no. If you're playing against Ja'Marr Chase in fantasy right now, like, holy. My team's the Cowboys. Oh, that's not bad. The Cowboys are fine. I hope CeeDee Lamb he'll be back and he'll be fine. We're sweating it. I have Taylor as my running back and McCaffrey. All right, you'll be all right. Derek's got Ja'Marr Chase on one of his fantasy teams. You got Juju also. Juju's going to lose a lot of his targets. Beefify, I remember you, of course. Beefify. Let's go Broncos City. It's always so nice having people that root for other teams come in here and go, hey, this is my team. Yeah, great. I hate my life as a Jet fan. You guys can, like, just know that your existence as whatever fan of your team, like, cannot possibly be worse than what I got going on here. Cowboys running back is cooking. Yeah, I have Javonte Williams in fantasy. I got him very late. Jets. Green Bay Packers is the best of all time. Like, okay. Like you're punching downwards, dude. You're a Packers fan going, haha, the Jets. Like, don't you feel like a little bit of shame? Like, don't you that's like bullying, that's like bullying the kid in crutches. Like, that's like knocking him to the ground. Like, that's like seeing the kid come into school in the fucking wheelchair and you decide to tip his wheelchair over. Just double smash the like button. Appreciate that. 44 fantasy points with Chase. Jeez. Go Jets after rest. Yeah. Problem is the Jets. The problem is the Jets. I don't have to say anything else. The problem is the New York Jets. They're a cursed organization. I don't know if they built their fucking locker room on an Indian burial ground or some shit. Native American burial ground. Excuse me. Yo, is your head big or your hat small? I've never had that question asked like that. Both. You know what? I'm low-key voting for the Jets. Listen, someday, if the Jets ever get a parade, you better fucking believe I am having the biggest bender of my entire life. I will be at the parade. I will be sneaking into all the parties. It is just, being a Jet fan is the worst thing ever. But hey, they all beat us? I don't even remember that. I don't remember the last time the Jets won a football game. Is that what she said? Actually, the Jets are better than the Ravens this year. I don't even think, no, the Jets aren't better than anybody. Colts 5-1. I mean, the Daniel Jones resurgence is so fucking funny to me. I just hope CeeDee Lamb goes crazy next game. I mean, CeeDee with George Pickens, the way he's been playing. Oh my God, Ja'Marr Chase again. Hold on. It should be a lot easier for CeeDee Lamb in the weeks coming. Oh my God, Ja'Marr Chase again. People in the assumption that you had head surgery? Who's assuming that I had head surgery? Wait, what? Who's winning? The Steelers are up right now, but the Bengals are driving. The Ravens can actually turn it around. There's plenty of time. Especially if the Bengals find a way to win. Oh, dude, Aaron Rodgers is pissed. Dude, Joey Porter Jr. might get, like, cut tomorrow. Like, he's been that bad. The guy is just getting cooked every play. Who wins on Sunday, the Colts or Chargers? I don't know. I don't know about that. I'm not even going to give you a prediction. What's the score? It's 31-30 Steelers. But the Bengals are driving. I'm hoping for the Packers' downfall because I'm a fan of the Cowboys, and the Cowboys get the Packers' first-round draft pick. Yeah, it's true. You got to hope they lose a bunch of games then. Joey's done nothing good this entire game. Dude, he is getting absolutely fried on every play. What the hell is going on? Oh. Tough swing there. Who wins, Dolphins or Browns? I'm going to say the Dolphins, but I'm not... Oh, like, Dylan Gabriel looked horrible last week. I work in construction. I want to buy an oversized hard hat. I'm sure they have them. Another Ja'Marr Chase touchdown would be great. He would be having people, like, not wanting to go to work tomorrow because they're so upset about their fantasy football. Ja'Marr Chase could ruin, like, somebody's week immediately. Oh! That was smart. T. Higgins sliding down. I'm in a construction class in school. Sue! I got you. I'll hit you with one. Oh my god. Dude, you want to know how fucking degenerate all my friends are? I have a group chat. There's like 15 of us in it. Jamar Chase, CeeDee Lamb, and Justin Jefferson on one team. Oof. Pacheco or Vidal? Pacheco. Dude, you want to know how, like, my friends all take bets tonight? My one friend had T. Higgins 2 touchdowns, and he just slid down at the 4-yard line. If I make a video of my fishing stuff, can you watch it? It will have no sound. Why won't it have sound? Make it with sound. Or put music in the background. Like, add the music to it. At this rate, I might have 50 points. You might, except they're probably going to kneel it. Be a fight. Thanks. Appreciate it. Appreciate the love over there, man. Wow. Who you got, Commanders or Cowboys? I'm going to say the Commanders, but I don't know. I'm not 100% on that one. I got a buddy who's a massive Bengals fan. But dude, my friends are so fucking, like I said, everybody had stupid shit in tonight. My one buddy had T. Higgins 2 touchdowns and is freaking out right now. He is not happy at all. Yeah, they gotta they gotta do this. This is the way they gotta do it. You gotta run the clock out, kick the field goal, end the game. Jets are next for what? What do you mean the Jets are next? Like to hopefully to stop playing football. Hopefully to fold their franchise. And Rodgers, I don't trust. Well, he's not going to get the ball back, so you don't have to trust him. Fuck. Beautiful. TD? No, they're about to kick a field goal. The Bengals, it's 3rd and goal. They're going to kneel it down, run the clock down, and kick a field goal. The Jets are next to be disbanded so you can get a new favorite team. I don't think I would get a new favorite team. It would take for a team to come back to New York for me to get into football again. I wouldn't be able to do it. There's really, like, I hate every other franchise so much that I couldn't do it. I'm a big believer of that. There's no second favorite team. There's no any of that shit. You play Madden? I don't. To me, that doesn't exist. There's no second favorite. I'm a big believer of, I love the Jets. I hate everybody else. I'd be a Giants fan before I'd ever cheer for the Jets. Well, that's your own problem. That's your own fucking fault. That's your own poor decisions. My poor decision is rooting for the Jets. Just become a Giants fan? No, absolutely not. Won't do it. Won't happen. I will stop watching football until another team comes to New York and fills the void of the Jets. Before then, I won't do it. But it's not happening. The Jets aren't disbanding. Now, the Jets have good players, but they need to lock in. The Giants have 4 ships. Jets 1. LMAO. I mean, again, you want to go into the history books? You want to open a history textbook? Go ahead. Go for it. Like, the Jets are more fun. The Jets are a cooler franchise. Hate to break it to you. It's a cool factor. Tell me you don't know football without telling me you don't know football? I understand. I'm aware of the history of the Jets and the Giants. Like, whatever. Like, if that's what you want to go with, go for it. The Jets are a cooler existence. We're a more fun organization. Not organization, fan base. Organization is fucking miserable. Jets will lose this week? Thank you. My man goes, no, you don't know football. I understand the history of football. I'm not an idiot. But whatever. The guy used fucking Google. Let's see how many Super Bowls the Giants had. Good for you, man. Garrett Wilson needs a new team. I can't believe he signed that extension. Jets are much cooler because they got the Sanchez butt fumble. True. We have a quarterback who got arrested in Indianapolis for stabbing a truck driver. There's nothing cool about the Jets. The fan base is a bunch of clowns. See, Zero Proof Ryan, here's what's funny. Maybe show up to a game one of these years, come find me, and come call me a clown. And we'll see how that works out for you, buddy. See you there. And you got to tell me who your team is, too, if you're going to fucking spew all that shit. But you want to call us clowns? Gladly. You won't. You won't do it. You would never walk up to me. You would piss yourself if you were in the same parking lot that I was in. What'd you say, Will? I'm sorry. I have my childhood favorite team, the Cowboys, winning against the Redskins. We'll see. Who's your team? You gotta tell me your team, Zero Proof. You can't be talking all that shit without telling us who your team is. There's nothing intimidating about you. You would piss yourself if you were in the same room as me. Let's be real here. I'm not trying to intimidate you. You're running around. They're a bunch of clowns. My team is about to get the win. Who is your team? We have 11 seconds. 11 seconds with Aaron Rodgers sometimes can be a little bit too much time. In Boswell, we trust. Are you going to get close enough? We'll see. Probably not. All they got to do is kick it in the fucking landing area, and the game's pretty much over. He's not going to tell you who his team is, because he's just a troll. Oh, it's 7 seconds. It's even less. It's not even 11. I saw 11 and I ran with it. Boswell could tank it from the 65-yard line. Bengals. Great how many hints I have to drop. Wait, geez, how many hints do I have to drop? You didn't drop any hints. All you said is we're about to get the win. You didn't say shit. But how many Super Bowls do your Bengals have, if you want to talk history? Or you're that dumb, too. You called me an idiot, but your Bengals don't have shit. What an idiot. Like, the dumbest fucking... That guy, Zero Proof Ryan, I don't think I've ever seen somebody dumber coming in here. Oh, the Giants have 4 Super Bowls, but the Jets only have 1. The Bengals are the biggest joke of a franchise in all of sports. Loser. I'm done with the video. Post it. Says the guy with the clown hat, LMAO. Listen, just because you can't pull it off, just because you don't have any fashion, just because you're too much of a weenie to pull something off like this, it's not my problem. If you could afford a Bengals one, I'm sure you'd have it. Here we go. 7 seconds. What the? What are they going to do? Where's your Mark Sanchez jersey? I do not know where that is. I did have one. Trust me, you're not pulling nothing off, bud. Oh, I'm pulling it off. You're still here. You're still here talking to me. Because I'm probably the first person that's giving you any sort of attention today. Probably nobody knows you exist. Probably nobody knows nobody knows who you are. You come here, you try to get people to just talk to you because you don't get anybody talking to you in your real life. Are you blind, sir? That's not a clown hat. Thank you. It's a great hat. Again, people are just jealous. You can't pull it off. That's not my problem. Here we go. The famous Rodgers rollout. Oh my God. Dude, why did no Steeler went anywhere near there? Not one Steeler went anywhere near the fucking ball. Good call, Mr. 3 viewers. 4. You're still here. What are you still doing here, buddy? Ugh. I can't believe, Joe Flacco. We don't talk about Joe Flacco turning back the clock. People are forgetting. This is the battle of former Jet quarterbacks here. Ugh. What a fucking game. I was not expecting this to be this high scoring of a game. The Jets aren't a bad NFL team. Listen, well, I'm not even going to unpack that. Bro, I can't... Oh, and 27 followers? I had to restart my account, but hey, whatever you want, man. I'm sure... I'm going to... How many followers do you have? Let's see. He's got 6,300. I'm going to pass 6,300 in the next, 3 months. I had about, 5,000 on my other account. I just fucking lost it. It's all right. Listen, I don't care. Bro, I can't stand people who hate on bad teams when they have a bad team. I mean, he called me an idiot for, saying I like being a Jet fan more than a Giant fan because of the Super Bowls. And then hit me with he's a Bengals fan. So, again, I know the people. I'm sure he's from, Northern Kentucky or whatever. Again, it's one of those things. It's a terrible school district, terrible school system. They don't teach a lot that they teach here in New York, about thinking clearly and critical thinking. I understand. I get it. He could be him. He could do whatever he wants. Whatever makes him feel good about himself. We've been to the Super Bowl more recently than the Jets. Okay. Have you won any Super Bowls? No. You don't. You don't have a shit. You have nothing. 0. 0-6? I know. The Jets are fucking miserable. I'm not trying to fucking defend the Jets by any means. But this guy hit me with the whole thing. Ooh, like, oh, you should be a Giant fan. They have more Super Bowls. But I'm a Bengal fan. Like, what are we doing here? Steelers defense in fantasy? Bro, you know, I probably would have started the Steelers as well. But you cannot be pointing the finger at poverty. You can never say poverty to anybody when you're a Bengals fan. Come on, man. Blue Jays tie this series up. This is electric. I hate Joey. Dude, Joey Porter Jr. got fucking fried the entire game. I can't believe what I was watching. Jets had Flacco and Rodgers, and look at them. Dude, I'm telling you, it's being a Jet. Being a Jet is like the worst thing ever. Literally. Literally. Betty likes the Mets too. You better fucking believe I like the Mets too. I love the Mets. I still find it weird that y'all have to share a stadium in New Jersey. It doesn't feel right. The Jets got screwed over with the whole Manhattan. I'm not going to call it the Manhattan Project because that's a whole other thing. That's not what I'm talking about. But like the whole Manhattan thing that they had going on, like on the Lower East Side. But you got to do what you got to do. The Jets can get out of their lease. I think, 2028 or something like that. Maybe they come to Long Island. That would be great. The Jets shouldn't be an NFL team. The Jets created the first nuke. Yes, that's exactly what I was talking about. You know, the Jets were creating the first nuke. The whole Manhattan thing, they were supposed to build a stadium on the Lower East Side or Upper East Side, I forget, one or the other. That never worked out because the city's a fucking joke. Should I drive to 7-Eleven for a Black and Mild? I'm not going to tell you to do anything. I'm not going to say like, hey, go smoke. I wouldn't do that to you. Switch out Ohio State for the Jets. No, I don't really have a college football team. Jets need their own stadium. I wish they had it. MetLife Stadium is a fucking joke. Like, it is the worst building. MetLife Stadium is the biggest disaster in sports. Man, I feel like a failure only making 30 on this game. It's all right. I lost 25. I didn't take a bunch of shit because, like, I didn't have any feel for this game. I wasn't even planning on watching the whole thing. So I put in, like, a couple fucking home run parlays. Nothing more. Yeah, at least MetLife has good turf. Both MetLife teams need to leave. I don't know why they rushed that building so much. Are you going to the game Sunday? No. Absolutely not. I won't be at another Jet game for at least 2 years. AT&T Stadium's nice. Chase Brown killed me on this under running yards. What was his over-under? Dude, I'm not going back to another Jet game for a long time. Like, oh, maybe next year. I'll probably go back to first game next year. But I'm not going this year. He can't afford to go to a game. I can afford plenty. You can't afford one of these hats. MetLife second only to Miami Hard Rock for the worst stadium. Miami Hard Rock Stadium's brutal too. Dude, I literally went to London last year. This guy's like, oh, you can't afford it. I was literally in London. I went all the way to London for the Jets a year ago. What's good? Are you a heel now? A little bit of both. Playing it by ear. I took it under 65. Damn, you're next. What do you mean you're next? We're playing the Panthers. And I got no hope. How's a dude that lives in a studio apartment talking shit? What do you mean? How's a dude living in a studio apartment? This isn't a studio apartment. This is just where I'm streaming. My Finns and your Jets are going to be battling. Oh, your Finns don't have a chance. Read my comment. Everybody's saying read my comment. Joey Porter got fucking smoked today. There's a football game at Quakertown Stadium. Where even is that? You can't even tell it's just the ceiling. Yeah, listen, a guy living in fucking northern Kentucky, you know, you probably, if you came to New York, you'd probably have to leave right away because you probably couldn't afford dinner here. Like, I get it. You're living in poverty just being in wherever the fuck you are. I'm guessing northern Kentucky. Who you play next week? The Carolina Panthers, and they're probably going to smoke us too. How would it feel being the worst team? Great. We're the worst team every fucking year. It's miserable. Absolutely miserable. Cooktown, PA. Who's playing there? Is he taken from Twitch? I got TikTok, YouTube. We're on both here. Dolphins Jets soon on Comedy Central. I probably still wouldn't watch it. No, next week, not this week. I have no idea. Who is it? Let's see. I stopped looking ahead. Officiating in the NFL has been terrible this year. It's been miserable. There's been some whack shit going on with the officiating. I'm just like, I still think they're, Cincinnati. Huh. Yeah, great. We could have Joe Flacco fucking Dougie all over us in 2 weeks. Great. Like, at this point, I don't even want, like, I really don't want the Jets to win any of these games. Like, I don't. I don't. I still have my Buckeyes. Yeah, at least you got something. I got St. John's this year. The Johnnies are going to be really fucking good. Victory. Whoa. I didn't even notice it was Victory Vibe Bengals. I'll tell you what. I actually, a couple years ago. So, I think I told you guys earlier in the stream, I have a buddy who's a big Bengals fan. Massive, massive Bengals fan. This was the year they made the run to the Super Bowl. So, maybe you guys need me. There's a bar in Manhattan, Phoebes. They, do I start Darnold or Nick? I don't know. So there's this bar in Manhattan, Phoebes, that like it's a Bengals bar. It's literally like the Cincinnati Bengals. It's like every Sunday they host these viewing parties. So my buddy asked us to go with him, and we're like, fuck it, we'll go. Like it was 2022, they were playing the Raiders, right? So we went. It was like, screw it, we'll just do this. Like whatever, man. We went. It was a great time. I actually had a really good time. We ended up going back the week after. They kept winning. He made me keep going back because they kept winning, and it was actually like a lot of fun. Like I had a good time. It didn't make me like, it didn't make me warm up to the Bengals at all. But it was a good time. I went somewhere and I actually got to feel some joy for once. Can't wait for the Jets to lose to the Panthers. 100% they will. What's your opinion on Waddle to the Giants? I don't think it's happening. Jets aren't the worst team every year. No, they're the worst team pretty much every year. They always find a way. They're the fucking disaster. R.J. Lewis was released by the Celtics today, man. I mean, he should get back on his feet. He's so talented, R.J. Lewis, but he's like, if that dude lives in Kentucky, he lives in a state with a shitty education. But this year, no, they are the worst team in the league this year, MMA, 100%. They're fucking awful. May you please wait? What'd you say about my hat? I didn't even see it. Low key, first saw your hat flay. I was like, damn, that's a big hat. Now it just looks normal. You know what's crazy is when I put on an actual hat, Will, my head looks fucking gigantic. I can't even wear a regular hat anymore. Think Brees Hall doing good this week? I'm sure he'll do all right. Then they'll probably trade him. Want Jets to lose too. Love seeing empty seats. Anything to say F you to Woody. Yeah, like at this point, the Jets are obviously not making the playoffs. So just lose every game. Get the best pick you can. Probably fuck that up too. And then who knows? Who knows what's going to happen after that? I think they need to draft the best player available. And that's really it. That's all they could do. They could draft the best player available. And like, I don't even think drafting a quarterback is a good idea. Woody Johnson is one of the most unlikable owners. Let me, not to get too political here, because I'm sure there's other Jet fans here. Not to get too political. I'm not talking about politics. I'm not talking about that. But I was so bad. Like, there was a part of me as a Jet fan that, like, was rooting so much for Donald Trump to become president just so he'd send Woody Johnson's ass back to fucking Britain. Just so he would send Woody Johnson back to England and have him be the ambassador over there. So he can't fucking have his paw prints all over my fucking football team. Jalen Ramsey was burnt toast. Dude, Joey Porter Jr. got fucking fried all night tonight. Like, he probably went back in the locker room and his fucking cleats are on fire. That's how bad. That was a miserable performance. Miserable. Absolutely horrible tonight from fucking Joey Porter. Cammy, you crazy. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Thank you. Yo, Kmart, what's up, man? I'm not going to be staying here much longer. I do have to go to bed at some point. Definitely not going to be up here all night. Rodgers still looks really good. Dude, I told you. I said it. I was telling you guys. Well, I told the YouTube stream. I never told TikTok. Vintage tonight. Aaron Rodgers was not the problem for the Jets a year ago, and I think a lot of people like to blame him because they just don't like him. He is fine. He is solid. It's just a shame he went to another team whose fucking defense sucks. Look at all the quarterbacks who were Jets who were starters for other teams, including tonight. Both of them tonight. 33-31. Two quarterbacks that played for the Jets recently. What is happening? Sam Darnold, Geno Smith, all these guys. All it takes is getting your fucking cuffs, getting uncuffed by the fucking Oh, Harry Gooch is here. What's up, Harry Gooch? What do you think What do you look for most in men? What do you mean by that? Hopefully somebody that can play quarterback for the fucking Jets. What are your thoughts on Thursday night games? 3 days rest though. Feel like flukes happen on Thursday night. I feel like Thursday night games are just not a good idea. Health wise, I really think it's not good for the players, but they're gonna keep doing them because they get people's eyes on them. It's all about the money. Sam Darnold too. Sam Darnold, Geno Smith, both guys tonight. 49ers on top. On top of what? How do you look like with a normal hat? Dude, my head is massive with a normal hat on. Jamar Chase dropped nearly 40 fantasy points. Just traded him for 3 receivers. He's probably... The 3 receivers are probably not going to... not going to put up those numbers. Hold on. Houday? A lot of Houdays in here. Agree. Yeah, they should do Thursday night games after a bye. I agree. The feeling of your beard in between my... Wow. Listen, Harry, you must be on the wrong stream, my man. Your hat running a little small on you, brother? I know. It's not big enough. Did you hear about Kiskadara's? I did not hear about that. But Ace Frehley wrote the Mets anthem, New York Groove. It's not just for the Mets, but it's an all-time classic. Great song. I did not know he died. That's a shame. I had no idea. 49ers best team, better than all the other NFL teams. I don't know about that. Oh, Harry, come on, man. I'm not reading that out loud. What are you, kidding? What the hell are we doing here? Knowing the Jets, we will get the first pick and end up drafting the wrong quarterback. Oh, of course. Bro, what is the Ravens' deal? They've been sucky? It's just Lamar Jackson's injured. Prediction for USC Notre Dame. Going to be a good game. I don't know. I don't know what to think. I have no idea what to think of that game. Since when is there another guy watching your streams? Dude, I don't know. Oh, gay guy. I don't know. Yeah, at first they said he was on life support, but later, that's sorrow. Okay, great night. What is the new schedule for these streams? Earlier. Just earlier in the night. Who died? Ace Frehley. The guitarist for Kiss. He wrote New York Groove. But that sucks. Yeah, stuff. Harry, I'm not saying that, man. Come on. What are we doing here? But that sucks. I mean, yeah, getting kind of tired. But yeah, so I'll probably be live again tomorrow, probably around the same time. I don't even know what's on. I think the Blue Jays and Mariners are still on tomorrow. I don't know. I don't really. Sending Woody back to London would be a good first step. Better off sending him to Venezuela. You seem upset when I talk about. Well, MMA, the only reason I hesitate to talk about it in the chat is because TikTok's got such a terrible fucking algorithm where they would ban me for saying something like that. So it's just, it happened to me one time and I try to avoid it. It has nothing to do with that. Can somebody tell me the date? Somebody tell him? LOL, you like the Jets. I know, it's fucking awful. I actually, hold on. It's not that I actually hate how much I like the Jets, if that makes sense. Did you read the whole comment? Would you like me to not say? No, MMA, you can keep saying it. It's just, I can't say it when I'm on TikTok because they get TikTok gets all weird. The goddamn Jets. The worst shit ever. The Jets are not winning this week. I hope they don't. Let's not start now. Let's just get the number 1 pick and get it over with. The Jets have nothing to offer you, bro. Move on. Listen, Santiago, you might be weak-minded like that. I'm not, personally. I'm somebody who can overcome adversity. I'm going to keep rooting for my fucking Jets and the year that they're good, which is probably never going to happen. It'll be great, but listen, if you can't overcome adversity, that's your problem, my man. My parlay hit? Fuck yeah, Dylan. What was the parlay? Let's hear it. Mason Taylor is the future of what? Some other team. Jet fan equals... No, it's not. No, it's somebody who, isn't going to fucking... No, a cuckold is actually somebody who would leave a team they're rooting for because they're bad. No, you got that all wrong. It's the complete opposite. Why didn't your dad choose the Giants? Great question. You could ask my grandfather that one. That starts all the way from the top. Who agrees that Jalen Hurts is not a top 5 quarterback? Yeah, this guy right here. Aaron Rodgers 2 TDs and Joe 1? Damn. What was that payout? Do Do you think the Jets are bad because they hired? No, I don't think so. I think Aaron Glenn. I just don't think Aaron Glenn was the guy. He's definitely not top 5. I hope nobody thinks that. Jalen Hurts, I believe, is 10 to 13. I agree. Joe Tippmann, extend him. Joe Tippmann's great. Why would you jump with your family to because, Derek, you know what? I actually like my family. That's why. You know, I like hanging out with my family. I like having things in common with my family. 21-205. Nice. That's a good hit. Mahomes, Allen. Yeah. Oh, yeah. A bunch of people are better. Woody will never make a big move. If he made the deal to move back to New York, it would change the mojo. You know, there's so much real estate here on Long Island that they could do. He's never going to do it, though. It's just never going to happen. He doesn't have the balls to do it. Maybe the Bears are right to trade away Fields. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think the Bears have a great quarterback in Caleb Williams. Spence, what's up? How are we? I was a Giants fan first. I thought Jeremy Shockey was the man. I was a big Jeremy Shockey guy. I love Jeremy Shockey. I remember he ran over that guy on the Texans, and from that day forward, I loved him. But I was never really a Giants guy. I know you're a Jet fan, but do you like the Patriots? Hate the Patriots. Hate them with a burning passion. They look good right now. Good for them. They've lapped the Jets in their rebuild. It's fucking miserable. Robert, what's up, man? How are we? Dak Prescott needs to be somewhere on that list. He does. Dak Prescott's been fantastic. I agree with you. He reminded me of Stone Cold in the longest yard. Jeremy Shockey, that's pretty funny. Jalen Hurts isn't the best quarterback in his division even. No, definitely not. You think Aaron Rodgers should have went to the Steelers? I mean, I wish the Jets would have kept him around. I think if the Jets wanted to take one more shot at making the playoffs and doing anything, it would have been the best decision. Yeah, I wish it didn't happen. I think Aaron Rodgers went to the only place that made sense in Pittsburgh. Good for they lost tonight, but he looks good. The offense looks good. I'm happy for him. I hope he does well. Jalen Hurts is on pace to be the worst quarterback in the division right now. Yeah, he's been. If he's not getting his ass pushed into the end zone, he's really not much. Jets, let's go, baby. Chase, Jets. Ugh. Miserable existence. You get it. Jets don't care to the fans to be better. No, I think the Jets try. It's just they're not very good at going in the right direction. I don't think it's the Jets' lack of caring. I think it's just their lack of I think it's their stupidity. Fireman Jet, baby. Fireman Ed. Cash my parlays today. Fuck yeah, NBA. Oh, here we go. Oh, do you know Owen? Yeah, go ahead. Do it. Go ahead. Hit me with it. Eagles fans get so defensive over Jalen Hurts. It's infuriating. I mean, there's really not a lot of evidence to put him in any sort of conversation. Is the Jets season worse than 2020? Like COVID? Yes. Every Jet season is worse than COVID. You think Jackson Dart and the Giants will make it to the playoffs? I don't think so. But I think they're going in the right direction. It's because he never even throws it. I mean, everything's pretty much like crossing patterns. He doesn't throw the ball down the field much anymore. Y'all better than the Giants? No shot. No. The Giants are actually going in the right direction. The Jets were 2-14 in 2020. Oh, they're going to be worse this year. I thought you were talking about 2020 in general. Go Cowboys. See, I'm like jealous of all you guys that actually root for like decent football teams. Cam Scatterbo is going crazy right now. No, dude, he's been unbelievable. I'm just worried about him getting CTE by like next year. Uday. I told you guys, I did a whole run with the Bengals. Like I said, my buddy's a massive Bengals fan. We went to Fields ain't bad, to be honest, bro. That's y'all all line. No, I don't even think so. Justin Fields was miserable last week. Pats Nation. Drake May looks phenomenal. But luckily the Jets don't have the Colts on their schedule because the Jets would get smacked. Yeah, Derek, I think you have a I think you have a rude awakening coming soon. Dak Prescott is an MVP. Could be. Team to rebuild on Madden. The Jets. Do it. That's probably going to be the hardest shit you could do. But I thought Justin Fields was miserable last week. I don't think blaming the offensive line is fair. But the offensive line hasn't been great. But last week, Justin Fields was horrible. He makes one throw to Garrett Wilson on the sideline. The Jets kick a field goal and find a way to win. I'm glad they didn't. I want Garrett Wilson to come back soon because I want him to continue his 100-yard streak. He's not going to be able to do that. He's going to be out for like 6 to 8 weeks. They're not going to bring him back. Olu Fashinu's been brutal. Yeah, no, he's been horrible. You're right. Fashinu's been miserable. We still have a case for the 85 Bears to be the best ever. Yeah, probably. Yo, where did you get that hat? I've been looking for it forever. It's a Noggin Boss hat, too tough. Noggin Boss, Noggin Boss. Jet Stadium, tons of places in New York City, Fort Hamilton Army Base, city-owned golf courses. There's places they can go. Long Island's got plenty of real estate too. I'd love for them to come here. Finally, a Jets fan popped up. We could be miserable together, baby. Y'all would have a chance if Justin Fields would stop running the ball. Yeah. Be realistic. Who's going to win the game this week? The Panthers. I'll be as realistic every week. I'll tell you every week that the Jets aren't going to win their football games. The Jets are fucking awful. For being honest, how do we hate on other players if they're the ones that made it to the league? That's the thing. You know what's funny? And we've had this discussion with me and my friends. Membu looks like the real deal. He does. Me and my friends have talked about this. When you're watching like an NBA game and you're like, oh, that guy's terrible. Like basketball especially. You're like, oh my God, this guy sucks. If he walked into the LA Fitness that you play pickup at, he would be the best player you've ever seen in your entire life. These professional athletes are really fucking good. You can't really say anybody sucks. I say, and Too Tough, thanks for the follow. My condolences to you for being a Jet fan. It's all right, Ari. I'll make it. I'll figure it out. It's been a lifelong fucking disaster, dude. It's something I talk about all the time. Saleh wasn't even that bad for the Jets. No, Robert Saleh was horrible. You see, Joe Douglas said the Jets plan on drafting Jahmyr Gibbs over McDonald, but the Lions took him. I'm glad the Jets got McDonald. I'm really glad. Oh Lord, dude's still talking. You're still fucking coming here, man. That's your problem. You got nothing better to do than to scroll people's lives. Why don't you start your own? You got enough followers. But dude, Joe Douglas is the biggest fucking scam artist of all time. He came in, he's tried to flame all the he tried to flame the front office like Woody Johnson and shit for all this stuff, which I'm not defending Woody Johnson by any means. Woody Johnson's a terrible owner. Awful owner. Awful. You know, awful guy. Terrible owner. But he made up so much shit. The whole thing about Woody Johnson's son with the Madden ratings was fucking bullshit. Was JD wrong, though? In a lot of ways. Listen, Joe Douglas built a miserable fucking team. He put a 45-year-old quarterback behind an offensive line that couldn't fucking stop a nosebleed. Joe Douglas was a horrible general manager, and he tried to blame the front office on it for the whole thing. He sucked. Woody Johnson sucks, too. It's a whole thing. Someone send this guy some Kleenex. All I hear is crying. Ah, dude. Like, your jokes are like fucking 1 out of 10, maybe. Like, start your own life, man. Why don't you go on and talk? Why don't you do your own thing? You're still here. At the end of the day, I'm the only person that's giving you any attention today. Flay, what happened to your old account? I lost the fucking password. I have no idea how to get back into my old account. Zero idea. I've been trying. I got locked out of it because I typed the wrong password too many times. I don't even know what's going on. Alex, thanks for the follow, man. We're rebuilding this one. We're starting from the bottom. I've been a Jets fan forever. The reality is we need to change everything. We need to, I don't know what we're going to do. Thanks for the XD. Thanks for the follow, man. You remember me, right? Dodgers and Broncos, new owner, new name, new unit. I don't know about new name. I would hate if they changed the name. 2022 draft class was one of the best ever. Yeah, probably. Yes, of course I remember you, Alex. Dude, you're Dodgers. I've said it all year. The Dodgers were going to turn it on at some point. But did you click forget password? I tried. I tried to do it. It wouldn't fucking let me get back in the account. I have no idea. 4 years from now, we'll be saying the London Jets. You know what's funny about that? Dude, you know what's actually really funny about that is that's not the craziest thing. If there's going to be a team in London, you know, Woody Johnson was the ambassador to fucking the NFL to the United States in England. It's not the craziest thing on the planet that the Jets could end up in London if a team was going to move there. Like, it could have been the Jaguars, it could be the Jets. There's a connection there with Woody Johnson in London, but I don't know. I don't think any team should go to London. I don't think it's a good idea. I actually love that idea. No. Oh, wow. You thought the Dodgers would turn it on? You're so smart. Great take. All right. Whatever, dude. I mean, yeah, you watch them all regular season. I had Dodger fans telling me I'm worried about the Dodgers. You shouldn't be worried about the fucking Dodgers. They were bored all year. They're a great team. They fucking went to the World Series. They sleptwalked through a fucking World Series run last year. They're too good. I don't see Justin as our franchise quarterback, and I hate that we took him. Next year we need to go for a quarterback. Send the Jets to London, then change the name to the London Silly Nannies. They play like the fucking Silly Nannies. You might as well. It's a fucking great rebrand. CeeDee Lamb to the Jets. I hope for fucking CeeDee Lamb's sake that doesn't happen. I like that kid too much. You think Fields gets benched at some point this season? I don't know, because there's really no point in benching him. The Jets are so bad, they're not going to make the playoffs. What a day. Bengals win, Dodgers win. Good for you, Goated. If he doesn't miss on Zach Wilson, we don't need to go all in on Aaron Rodgers. Are y'all trading CD? I don't know. Listen, for CD Lamb's sake, I hope to God. Brees, yeah, I hope they trade Brees Hall. They need to. Generational fucking performance. Flacco looked phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Justin Fields had the ball for 3 whole seconds and no wide receiver turning around all game, tanking. Seems like it. Listen, I'm good with it. I genuinely think the Jets for the draft this coming year, I genuinely think the Jets should just take whoever's the best player available. Ship Jets and Woody off to London, and then we get an expansion team. That's the thing. I said it before. If the Jets ever left, I would have to wait for an expansion team. Kaepernick to the Jets, yeah. That would be like, you really want to talk about like a team that's just like looking for the headlines, they would sign Colin Kaepernick. Bro doesn't know ball. Who doesn't know ball? Me? Okay. This game tonight was low-key buns. What do you mean? That was a great game. That was awesome. Would you be okay with the Jets taking Caleb Downs first overall? Not ideal. Which Jets player has surprised you the most in a good way and bad way this season? Good way? What Jet has surprised me in a good way this year? I don't know if any of them have. Honestly, Jermaine Johnson's probably been the surprisingly good player. Like, not that I wasn't expecting him to be good, but I think him recovering from that injury so quick. Then probably Sauce. I mean, I'm not even surprised that Sauce is bad. Sauce hasn't been good in 2 years. Like, but you know, he gets that big contract and he completely fell apart. Nick Folk's been surprisingly good. Oh man. Because he would be considered the best player in the draft. He's played in only 2.5 games. Yeah, but he came back. He's like blowing up offensive lines. He's making plays. He's been fine. We can't call him Sauce. Yeah, we can't. You know what's funny? One of the local radio stations stopped calling him Sauce because of that. Is Wilson missing this Sunday? He's out for like a long time. Like two months. Great game tonight. Happy for Flacco. So am I. I got nothing against Joe Flacco. I got nothing against Aaron Rodgers either. They both got cursed by the Jets organization. Flacco about to be a 2-time Super Bowl MVP. Yeah, and then you're going to shut your fucking PS5 off because that's only going to happen in Madden. Yeah, Garrett Wilson's out for like the next 2 months. I can't imagine they're going to bring him back. There's no reason to. Your defense was on skates against the Cowboys. Our defense has been on skates every week. I think 80% of the money line was on the Steelers. Almost 100% money line on the... I mean, listen, it's a great strategy. The NFL's rigged. Everybody knows that. Yeah, it's Ahmad Gardner now. You can't call him Sauce. Flacco isn't a Super Bowl quarterback right now. He looked good tonight. Listen, I am all for the Joe Flacco Super Bowl run. Flacco is actual fucking I mean, dude, it's crazy that Flacco, like, I thought Flacco was going to die behind that offensive line. Good for him. Almost every sport is rigged nowadays. A lot of them. We got a bad Kirby, bad Castillo back-to-back. Wu pitching game 5. Yeah, you need a big outing for Brian Wu. I like Brian Wu a lot. I'm a big Brian Wu guy. I've always wanted one of those hats. Can you show me how it fits, where you get it? It's a Noggin Boss hat. Do you think any Jets players will be traded before the deadline? Probably Brees Hall. I don't know about any others. He said he would retire. Who, Kamara? Yeah, I mean, fair. I respect that. Broncos are the new Steelers. Elite defense, dreadful offense. Their offense isn't even that bad. The only ex-Jet quarterback I just hate is Zach Wilson. No freaking heart. Zach Wilson wingman me in Montauk one year. I'll always love Zach Wilson. It's a crazy fucking story. Did you see Flacco design? Dude, I was saying that when it happened. I'm like, are my eyes deceiving me? Did Joe Flacco just run for a first down? What is happening here? But yeah, Montauk 2022, Zach Wilson wingman me. That's a fucking all-time story. Garrett Wilson should go to the Pats. They'll never trade him to the Pats. Be honest, do you think he'll go on 17? Not only do I think, I hope. What are you watching now? I got nothing on. Literally, I'm watching MLB postgame. Is New Jersey actually that bad as everyone says? Worse. It's worse than everybody says. Jets should trade the Williams brothers to Seattle. I mean, that'd be great for the... Yeah, that would be awesome for you guys. I mean, they could trade Quentin Williams. It's not a crazy thing with his deal, but I don't know. If you think Hall will get traded, who's going to be the running back for the Jets? It's true. I mean, Braylon Allen got hurt too, which sucks. But at that point, you just got to roll out the practice squad guys. You got to get anything you can for Brees Hall. At best, it's probably going to be a 7th round pick, which is all you can get pretty much at this point. Quinnen is a guy I hope never gets traded. I love Quinnen Williams. I'm a big Quinnen Williams guy. Ugh. Wait, I thought you said Brian Woo's going Game 5. Oh, no, they had the wrong graphic up. Isaiah Davis is fine, too. Think the Panthers could beat the Bills? Where are they playing them? I'm not a fan of Fields' thoughts. Yeah, I mean, I think Justin Fields showed a little signs of life. I don't think he's the future. I don't know. He's shown some decent things. I think he's a guy who could develop into a solid quarterback. The Jets and where they're at right now is not the place for him to do that. Connor Hughes also said Quinnen is a first and third. Probably. He's a game wrecker. We're 3-0 at home this year. Hey, and anything's possible. You know, anything can happen at home in the NFL. Stand by the fact Fields is the best quarterback in his class. It's not crazy. It's not a crazy thing to think. We'll see. Like I said, he's a guy who I think he's got to go somewhere and develop. And being on the Jets and in this disaster is not it. How's your hat stay on? It's got an inside. The inside of it is layered. Might as well give Tyrod Taylor the shot. I mean, Tyrod Taylor's also like 50 fucking years old. At this point, I don't want him out there. I would trade Ahmad Gardner for a second. I don't think you can get a second for him at this point. With that contract, there's no point in putting Tyrod Taylor out there because they're not going to make the playoffs. How much are they? These are $160. I low-key want this game to be as exciting. The Panthers and Cowboys. Yeah. Joe Flacco hasn't had this big of a game. He threw for 300-plus yards in 2024. Yeah, he showed some signs of life with the Browns. Fields had no chance to do anything. Sacked 9 times. Tyrod would die. You can't. Yeah. You can't. Who was that? Isaiah, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. What was the question? Prediction for the game this week? The Jets? I think the Jets lose probably 27-10. Isaiah, how we doing, man? Appreciate that. Notice disrespect, but I don't even think the Jets are like a team anymore. No, at this point, the Jets should blow everything up. They should get rid of Fields if they want it. Angstrom calling plays. I think the play calling's been miserable. The whole coaching staff sucks. They need to just blow everything up. Everything. You got to get rid of Justin Fields next year. And listen, I think he just didn't stand a chance. How did the Jets fumble Sam Darnold? They didn't give him a chance either. Sam Darnold never had a shot here. He was another one. His offensive line sucked. You ever see the receivers he was throwing to when he was here? Horrible. Absolutely fucking miserable. Sam Darnold never stood a chance. The only reason Flacco has 6 picks with the Browns is because 5 of them were bobbled off. Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah, dude. Joe Flacco's been getting screwed over all year. No one has a shot in New York. Not with the Jets. Will you be live during the game? The Jet game? Yeah, if you want to see somebody drink themselves to death for 2 hours, I can't watch the Jets. No, I'll watch the Jets. Maybe I'll go live. I can do that. I got a lot of shit coming up. I'm going. All right, I want to be in here. I'll go live for the Jets on Sunday. And listen, I'm just gonna shit on them for fucking 3.5 hours. I am going. So I got a lot of things planned. I'm going to Vegas in about a month from now. A month from today. I'm going to Vegas for the Islanders because I just love fucking pain. I'll be doing a lot of stuff while I'm out there. So I got a lot of stuff planned. Hopefully I can grow this fucking TikTok back to where the other one was. Melissa, thanks for the follow. Dude, live it up in Vegas. I'm pumped. I'm going with my mom. My mom was sick for a little bit, so now she can... Galetas, thanks for the follow. My mom was sick for a little bit, and she's good now. She's recovered. The only thing she wanted to do was go to Vegas. We found a time when the fucking Islanders were there, so we're going. I'm meeting her there. I can't fucking wait. I play in a flex league. Darnold, Stafford, Stroud. I need 2, please. What are your thoughts? First 2. Darnold and Stafford. Let's make it the best time for her. I can't wait. She's all good now. Like I said, she was sick for a little bit. She really wasn't able to go anywhere. She's fucking 100% now. Can't wait. She's like, let's go to Vegas. I'm like, I'm in. Another benefit of the Jets still losing is no more Fireman Ed. Take me with you. I'll be there. It's the week of, what is it? The week of Veterans Day. It's like the Thursday to Sunday of Veterans Day. I got a lot of shit planned. So I hope to see you guys around. Just reminding everyone I'm in luck. But anyway, guys, I didn't realize it was fucking midnight. I got to go to bed. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I'll be live. If I could fucking end it. You're good. Oh, and here.